Facebook. Hey guys, Michelle Thomas here, going live. Gonna try to bring on Sonya Dudley, and we're doing a little story time with you today. I need your advice. I need your help. I don't know. Oh wait. Okay, hold on a second. Invite friends. Okay, I'm just trying to bring Sonya Dudley on this call, if I can figure out how to do that. How do I... Okay, Sonya, invite. Okay, wait, this is funny. I've never done this before. Hopefully this works. Hey, Gail, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun little... Hey, thank you, Trisha. That really means a lot to me today. Not every day you feel pretty, so... Okay, Sonya, hopefully she saw this and is able to join me. Let's see. Has anyone ever done this where you have someone join your live? Sonya, did you get my invite? What are you doing? Get on here. Sonya, invite friends, recently invited. Allow your viewers. Sonya, you need to request to join you as a guest. Request to join as a guest. Trisha, how do you do this? Sonya needs to figure this out. Aw, thank you. Okay, Sonya, go and request to join. I have, I'm just like gonna play around. Look at my sparkling eyes. That is so fun. I've never really done filters while I'm going live. Wow. Okay, so what this is all about, why Sonya is going to try. Okay, Sonya, listen to the people. Listen to the people. But while Sonya's getting on, I want to tell you why we're doing this live today. You guys, this necklace, see this necklace right here? I don't know if you can see it, but it has a date on it. Can you see that? It's just going to show a double chin. Okay, it has a date written on it. And that date is November 28th, 2012. You guys, November 28th, 2012. Oh, Sonya, you can't be on your computer. You have to get on your phone. Okay, sorry, Sonya's getting on. Hold on. Okay, so anyways, November 28th, 2012. Today is November 28th. Do you guys know what this date stands for? 5 years ago, I joined Plexus. 5 years ago, I joined Sonya Dudley. And so we're going to tell you a little bit about how that ended up happening. And I just need your advice today. Like, I just have to know what your thoughts are. Should I renew my, should I renew and pay another $35 for this year? I mean, I don't know, like, if I should do that. I don't know if I should take our kids on another trip to Hawaii. I don't know if I should still continue to drive this Lexus. I'm not sure if I should continue to have flawless, no acne skin. I just don't know if I should continue to have my blood sugars balanced, my gut healthy, a healthy immune system. Oh, wait, Sonya wants to join my broadcast. Okay, hold on a second. Add as guest.
Yeah.
Sonya!
I'm listening.
Wait, I can't hear you.
It's because my volume's off. I know what I'm doing.
I can't
Can you
hear
hear me now?
No, I cannot hear you.
Huh.
Why can't I hear Sonya? Anyone know? Oh, wait.
Can
now
you hear
try.
me? Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you.
I don't know why. My phone is on.
Wait, so they can hear you, but I cannot hear you?
So you can hear me. Okay, that's going to be strange.
This is so weird. Okay, this is not going to work. Sonya, do what you just did again.
What do you mean? Just talk? Or just
Wait.
keep talking? Or okay, yeah. This.
Now try to
Okay,
talk.
can you hear me? Can you hear me, Michelle?
Why can you guys hear her? But oh, wait a second.
User error.
Okay, now
Can you
try.
hear me?
No, I cannot
Oh,
hear you, but they can
okay.
hear
Tim
you.
said leave and come back. Okay, I'm going to leave and come back.
Not make any. Okay, wait. Oh, for the love of God, where'd she go? Okay, this is ridiculous. You guys are going to not want to stay on here for our story. You guys have to stay on for story hour, okay? It's not going to really be an hour. It's supposed to be short. You have your phone on. I do. Crap, I did have my phone on silent. Sonya, get back on. I had my phone on silent. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's getting back on. Oh my gosh. And I turned my Bluetooth off too. She's coming back. She's coming back. All right, here we go.
Michelle, can you hear me? Unplug your phone. Unplug your phone.
I can hear you.
You can?
I can hear
you. Was it your Bluetooth?
Okay. No, it was that my phone was on silent.
Oh, well, that makes a difference.
Yeah. So I am super excited. This is fun. I mean, it only took us like
10 minutes.
I don't just a few minutes.
Hey, Michelle, happy anniversary.
Thank you. I don't know, like I put on here, I'm just trying to decide though if I'm going to renew this year. Like I just don't know like if I want the health, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
yeah. I mean, you got to think about it. I mean, you are doing network marketing. That's kind of cheesy. Like nobody really makes any money in that stuff. And it's kind of corny. Like, I mean, what's your real job? Don't you have a real job?
Like, I don't know. Like, I think I just, like, I think I want to go back to working for somebody.
Yeah.
And not, and have to miss my kids' basketball games.
Yeah. I remember the days that you, I remember those days very well. And I remember you would get very emotional because you guys didn't have any family here in Nashville. And I remember when your kids would get sick and it would just be such a dilemma because you were the manager, you were responsible, and you couldn't leave work, and you were so torn as a mom. I remember just like it was yesterday, just like it was yesterday, you know? Yeah.
So just fill you guys in on just a little bit of a history. So I worked for Verizon Wireless. I was a retail store manager, worked 40 plus hours a week. I mean, 50. I was always connected to my phone, always, you know, had big responsibilities. And I was hired to work in Dixon, Tennessee, and where all the country people were. And here comes one day a country bumpkin by the name of Sonya Dudley. And she walked in and she was looking for a job. And that is actually how we met. Like I hired her to work for me at Verizon Wireless, and I was a manager. And Sonya, like she had always been in business for herself. I mean, really, you didn't. That was one. I mean, you had only had a couple jobs like that.
Yeah,
like, you were always your own boss.
Yeah, I mean, I had that was in 2010. So I had quit my job of working for myself at home in 2005. So I had worked 17 years at home, one job for myself. And so, yeah, Verizon was in that 6-year window of when I worked for other people. Yeah.
And so I remember like just, we became good friends during that point, but Sonya ended up wanting to quit Verizon, and she had joined a different network marketing company. So she had joined another one, and she talked to me about it. The day she quit Verizon, she told me about this network marketing company that she joined. It wasn't Plexus. And I remember just being in tears. Like I got tears. Like I don't even know if Sonya even knew where this emotion was coming from. And Sonya was just that friend, you know what I mean? Like that she just had a vision that she wanted success, like she wanted that dream. But she was just, I mean, so anyway, so she told me she was quitting Verizon and she was going to go do this network marketing company. She was also going to do a different job than Verizon. And I got emotional and I said, I wish I could do that. Like, I just wish I could have that freedom. And I always said that I did not have a network marketing personality. Like, I didn't have the personality
Yeah,
for this.
you did. You were so adamant that day I was leaving. I had taken a job just down the road. I had taken a job about 2 miles from Michelle. So we actually saw each other more after I left Verizon because she would come down on her lunch break and I would bring lunch. I love to cook. So I would be like, hey, I got a good lunch. So she actually would get.
She loved to cook and I love
Yeah.
to eat. So it was like a match made
It's
in
a
heaven.
match made in heaven. But I remember when I left, I remember Michelle getting emotional and I had no idea it was coming, you know, and she was like, I would love to be able to be home like that, but I could never do what you're talking about doing. And because my plan was to make that network marketing work and quit my other job, you know, shortly thereafter. And I'm like, Michelle, you could. And I mean, I was so passionate about that she could do this. But she was so adamant that she could never be like me and never be, she's not that person, y'all. And she would get red and splotchy just talking about it. Like anyway, so keep going. I just like to intervene.
No, so this is good. So then, so I ended up quitting my job after much prayer. My husband and I just decided that I was going to stay at home with the kids. I was going to figure this out. And I never thought I could do network marketing, but I did think I could budget, make my own laundry detergent, coupon, and babysit other kids. And so I babysit like 6, 7 kids. I don't even like kids other than my own. And, you know, like I just took on babysitting like all these babies, all these kids. We probably about got, I remember we almost got kicked out of our little condo complex because they were like, she has a home daycare. And I'm like, no, I don't. You know, like, and all these parents would come drop off their kids for me to watch and stuff. And so like, we were just doing whatever it took. Tim took on a second job delivering pizzas. You guys, this is just life, you know, like I was going to stay at home with my babies. We were going to figure it out.
Yep.
And Sonya and I just became good friends after that. And, you know, we ended up moving to Florida because my husband was offered a job that would relieve some stress and pay the bills. And so we ended up moving to Florida. Sonya and I cried and thought we weren't going to see each other hardly at all because I was moving away from her. And so I was at home, and so she called me one day in September after I had moved. What day? September what?
Well, you moved in August, and I joined Plexus. I think it was September I tell Helen it's the 4th. I think she thinks it might have been another day, but it was somewhere between the 4th and the 10th. We
Doesn't that show up in your back office somewhere?
Oh, it probably does. But yeah. So I called you in September. You'd only been gone about 3 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, so Sonya calls me and she's like, Michelle, I remember where it was. You know how like there's events in your life where you'll never forget where you were? Like when Princess died,
Yeah.
like I remember where I was.
Yes. Elvis.
It's almost like Elvis, or you know, like anything like was major. Okay, like this is how it was. Sonya called me. I was sitting in this cream chair and she's like, Michelle, I gotta tell you this. And she told me about joining Plexus. I literally fell over in the chair and sat down. I said, you have got to be kidding me. You have joined another company.
Yeah. And I didn't think anything about it because I was so passionate about, I knew that I knew this was what I was supposed to do. And I was kind of dreading telling you. I was kind of dreading telling you because I knew to expect that reaction first. But I really thought I could talk you into jumping on with me right then. And that was not the case.
I told her, I said, listen, you can tell me all your stories. You can tell me, like, I knew it was coming. You know, I remember her telling me all the stories about her other company she was with and telling me about, you know, people calling her and from church and, you know, all this stuff, all the stories. I mean, you can tell me your stories, but I will never join you.
Yeah, that's what you said. You said, that's not for me. I'm never going to do it. And I was thinking, well, dang, I mean, at least you could try the products, lady, you know?
So for 3 months, you guys, that was September. Okay, November 28th is the day I joined. I guess it wasn't a whole 3 months, September, October, November. It wasn't even that. Okay, anyway, so November 28th is the day I joined. But I'll tell you, this is what happened and why I joined, because I was adamant. Sonya would call and tell me about delivering all these products, and, oh my gosh, 9 people signed up. And she was like, she would tell me, she's like, I'm going to tell you what, she's like, if these products do what they say they're going to do, and her country, passionate voice, she's like, I'm going to the top. I'm earning my Lexus. I'm going to Hawaii. And I'm like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, and I kept thinking, like, when is it going to be over? Like, and I remember thinking, like, if she posts one more time on Facebook about Plexus, I am blocking her. Like, I was like, seriously, if she does it, I'm blocking her. Like, this is, like, so annoying about all of her Plexus stories.
All the testimonies. I would have customers go onto my wall, and I would ask them to post their story on my wall, their testimony, and they would. And yeah, I'm sure she got sick of that. Yeah, and so I was quitting my job. So I quit my job. I quit my job this week. It was the week after Thanksgiving, in November 2012. And so, Michelle, you want to tell the story about my post? I made a post. I'll tell that part. I made a post that day that I went in to give my notice for work, and my boss was wonderful. And he said, you don't have to stay because I said, I'm going to give a month's notice because we really needed the money. I had not quite replaced my income. And he said, you don't have to stay. I know your heart's not here. You've got my blessing. And I was like, no, but I really do need to stay because I need the money. And he's like, no, just go on. So I drove home that day. I was at peace. I knew that God wanted me to dive. I knew he wanted me to take that dive, y'all. So just because something is fearful, if you know in your gut you're supposed to do it, God doesn't promise us no fear, but he promises us, to help get us through anything, even the mountains. So I had faith. So yeah, I was telling Michelle, and I posted.
So she called me on her way home. She called and told me, and I still had no plans of joining Plexus. Like, I'm serious, you guys. I had no plans. I actually tried the products, told her the products didn't work.
Yep.
Because I didn't take them every day. And actually, because in my mind, I couldn't justify it. I was a stay-at-home mom, so how could I justify paying $100 for supplements? Because that wasn't my need. I mean, I did need to get healthy, but like that wasn't my pain point. My pain point was the fact that we were financially super strapped. And so anyways, she told me about it, and I had no plans of joining her. And then she goes home and decides to post on Facebook and tag me in the post. Like, who tags? Think about all of you Plexus people on here. This is like so funny. This is strategy 101 for today, right, Sonya?
Yeah, I guess.
We'll just make a bunch of people mad today. Okay, so if you're a Plexus person and you have that friend of yours that has told you no forever, I want you to make an emotional post today. Emotional. Make it really good. And then I want you to tag them in it. Tag your friend. Okay, so Sonya tags me in this post about her being able to stay at home with her kids and have a job from home and, replace the full-time income and yada, 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 yada.
And who saw it?
Wait, am I like losing you? Okay, so I think, okay, I'm good. So am I good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So who saw it was my sister saw that. And so my sister called me, and she's,
okay, you're kind of,
hello?
I'm here. Can y'all hear me? Am I
cutting?
Yeah, Tim says you're blurry. Yeah, you're blurry. Like, you're blurry. really blurry.
Well, like, what the heck?
I don't know. I'm in the
Let me
country
see.
and I'm good. Why you need to be a country
All right,
girl.
go ahead, Sonya, and just talk for a minute.
Okay, so all right, so yeah, Michelle's sister Angie, who we have to give a whole lot of credit to, Angie called Michelle and said, Michelle, I saw your friend. She tagged you in her post. She's quitting her job, and so why aren't we doing this? And Michelle was like, because I'm not gonna sell anything. And Angie goes, well, I am joining her. I'm going to join your friend. I'm going to do this because I want to be at home. I'm sick of everything. I want to be at home. I want to work and make money, but from home. And Michelle said, well, she's my friend. So if you're going to do it, I'm joining first and you can sign under me. So that's exactly what happened. Michelle, you're back. You want to take it from what you called me that day or the next day? And
Well, yeah, so my sister was like, I think we should do this. And I said, what? Like, do the products? Because I had told her about the products, and, you know, that Sonya was doing because Sonya was like nonstop. And I had told her about that. And I said, like, the products. And she's like, no, like the business. And here's the thing about my sister is that she had always had an entrepreneurial spirit. Like, she always wanted to do something big, something from home, something that she could sink her teeth into. She loved the idea of network marketing, which I did not. It was so weird to me. My family was all into network marketing and I wasn't. And so and I think that's why I hated it, was because everybody always wanted to get me in, you know, like, come, you know, you'd be amazing at this. And I'm always just like, I'm not going to try to talk people into something. That was always my thing. And so anyways, I called Sonya that day and I said, Sonya, I think I'm going to join you. And I think she was like shocked.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, what? I said, what brought this on? Because y'all, she was so the friend who was like, no way. And I kind of like, whatever. So yeah, it was kind of like, I was just, you know, I wasn't going to push her. So that was, yeah, it was out of left field. It was a great thing.
And so here's where I get emotional because, like, I said yes. And the thing about it for me is that, like, I am an all or nothing person. You know, like, I didn't even, you know, the thing, Sonya and I are great friends, but we are so opposite.
Yeah.
Like, opposite.
Yeah.
Sonya would, like, I had to know all of, like, I read the compensation plan. I had to figure out how to make the money. And I would call Sonya and I'd be like, Sonya, what does this mean? And she's like, I don't know. Like, Sonya would be like, can you tell me about that? But here, Sonya was just running with the business. All she was running, I mean, she just, like, she was running so fast that we had to just try to keep up with her. You guys, Sonya went to the top of the company, Diamond, in 10 months.
You know what? It took me 20 something years. That's the way I say it all the time. I mean, I really don't believe if I had not had previous experience, I don't believe I could have done it that fast. I probably still could have done it in a couple of years, but I tell you, it was just, you know, where people tell you no, and people like you say the products didn't work. Well, a lot of times, you know, that gets you down. That gets people down. Well, for me, I was like, okay, well, move out of my way. Someone else needs it. Like, move out of my way. So I think I had developed a lot of stamina, and then able to pass that on to a lot of people that I brought on board, including you. I mean, you went from not thinking in a million years you'd ever do this to, I remember your mind shift. I mean, you can tell some of the story of when we went to Ohio. I'd love to continue that. But I remember when that mind shift happened for you and you bought into the belief that I had for you the whole time. You know, you've always been a goal. I mean, even at Verizon, you were the numbers person. You were out, let's get it done. And I wanted to love on all the customers. You know, we're very opposite. I've taught you how to love a dog, I think, a little bit. But, you know, I mean, we couldn't be best friends if you didn't love dogs. I mean, it's off the table. So, but yeah, so it's interesting to see your growth. I mean, I couldn't be prouder of anybody on the earth for their growth than you. I mean, you know that.
Well, I can just tell you that getting going in Plexus, the products changed our life.
Yeah.
You know, anyone that knows my story knows that the products literally gave my mom back her health. I mean,
Yes.
literally gave my mom back her health.
Yeah.
I would share these products if I wasn't making a penny. So I will tell you that the products really did change my life. But for the business side of it, if the business was an additional product, the business would be my favorite product. You know, like it is like something you can sink your teeth into. And I've never been a part of something that I love so much. Like this is 5 years in, 5 years today. Happy Plexiversary to me. 5 years in, it has never felt like work. Now there's been some emotional times. There's been some tough times. There's been some great, great mountaintop times. There's been some valley times where I've had to learn and grow, but it is been so rewarding. And I am, someone just messaged me and said that they hit gold. Like, how does it not get any better than that? You know, like just being a part of a crazy community of people, I
Yeah.
mean, it is seriously so rewarding. And
Yeah.
I think around month 4 or 5, I really push past some fears, maybe longer than that. But I mean, somewhere around there, I pushed past some fears. And I just remember feeling like, if this, like, almost like the fear just is, what's the quote? Like, the fear of staying the same has to be bigger than the fear of change.
Yeah. The pain of remaining the same. Yeah. Pain of remaining the same. You have to be willing to go through the change, which is worse, staying the same or changing. Yeah, basically.
And I just remember, like, there were things about network marketing that I did struggle with. Like, I was fearful I would have, oh my gosh, never went live. Could you imagine me having went live on Facebook 5 years ago? They didn't even have live. But like, I remember sending you a picture of how many times it took me to do one video because I wanted to post a video on my team, which is my team.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were so many things I was so scared to do.
Yeah.
Posting on Facebook. I never posted on Facebook before Plexus.
Yeah. And Michelle, it's funny because I think you learn too. I know I have grown and learned, and I don't worry. The things that we worry about, a lot of it's so unnecessary. And about, I've got to make this video perfect and I've got to be, no, because you don't relate to people when you're perfect. And I think you realize that.
Yeah.
I realize that. We're just ourselves. It's the best way to be. And it's so easy that way, so easy that
Yeah.
way. I remember when we went to Ohio, it was in March, and Helen and I were about to hit Emerald. Well, we hit Emerald in the airport. She'd hit 2 days before me, and then we were on the way to your town in Ohio. You lived in Nashville, but you were already in Ohio, and we met and we toured. You were almost gold, maybe silver, almost gold.
I was silver, almost gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went and me and Helen did opportunity events, maybe 3 or 4 with your family and friends all over the state of Ohio. And we stayed at your mom's house, who's like our second mom. And just like, you were so red and scared. You're like, don't make me talk. You guys do it. I'm going to learn. And you were so nervous.
I wouldn't even share my testimony. Like, I wouldn't even stand up to share my testimony.
No. So y'all, seriously, look at her now. Like, look at her now. I mean, Helen and I both knew. I'm like, Helen, when you meet Michelle, she's going to become your best friend too. Like, you're going to love her. And I mean, we both recognize the greatness in Michelle, but don't give up on people. Don't ever give up on people, ever. Don't push them, but don't give up on them, Don't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a journey.
So awesome. So awesome. Well, I just want to thank everybody. I think we've had quite a few people jumping on here today listening to our story. And, I don't know, like, if you guys want to just give me your advice, if I should just go for it one more year, like, just one more year.
You know what? To see where you and Tim, to see him as involved and as passionate and as excited as you are about the business. I mean, it's like a dream come true for me to see you two out there, rock the pink, and just what you do and the respect that you've gained from the Plexus world. I want you to know I'm so proud of you. I'm proud for you. I love being in your life. You are one of my very best friends in the world, and I cannot imagine at all what this journey would have looked like without you in it. So I
Oh, it
love
wouldn't have been near as good.
no,
Wouldn't have been near as good, Sonya Dudley.
no, and
All right, well, listen.
yeah.
Go
No, I was
ahead.
just gonna say it's been so fun traveling with you guys, and now you're back in Nashville, and that's even better. We're gonna see each other tomorrow for lunch, so
Oh yeah. And yeah, so listen, it is, oh, hold on. Is that possible?
what?
Helen can join as a guest too?
Oh, I have no idea.
She just put on here that she wanted to join as a guest. I don't think it's possible to do.
I have no idea. This was my first time. I just know I have to leave in 10 minutes. So I got 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I have to go meet someone too. So we're going to have to go. Helen, we love you. I don't know. I think only 2 people can get on, but that would have been super, super fun. Wait. No, I don't know.
Can you click anything?
Helen said not sure what she just did. All right. Well, listen, thank you guys for helping me make this decision. I think I'm going to give it a go one more year.
Yeah.
And continue health with my family, and another year in Hawaii, and another, I'll probably, I don't know what's to come this year. You know, I want to re-enter. It's my big goal, and go to Diamond again. And so, yeah, that is my goal for 2018, is to re-enter underneath myself, and big things ahead with Tim as well. So love y'all. Thank you guys for supporting us. Thank you for cheering me on today. Sonya, love you.
I love you too. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, you guys.
All right, bye.